Well, hopefully anyway. Guess we'll find out one way or another. Yep. Okay, let's get this bag off. See where Lucy's at. Lucy, where you at, baby? There you are. Hi, sweetie. Hey. Hey, beautiful. You ready for a walk? I'm ready for a walk, too. All right, let's go for a nice little walk with Lucy. Hey, Candy, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, we had a lot of thunder and lightning up in the sky. I actually managed to capture a little bit on my camera when I was out filming earlier. That was pretty nifty. Let's see, Candy says, I'm doing. How are you? I'm doing all right. I worked a few hours today, a little bit earlier in the lunch brunch hours. Then I had my evening shift. Filmed it for an upcoming video. I got a new video series coming out. It's going to be me just trying to make some money before my vacay on August 14th. So what I'm aiming to do is to try to make $100 every day from now till then. I started the challenge. I started the challenge yesterday. I also filmed that for a video too. Let's see. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but thank you for the emojis. Appreciate you popping in. Just taking Lucy for a quick walk before we get drenched in rain. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Well, we got tea, coffee, looks like hard candies. Let's see, probably better for videos right now since everyone's losing their... Yeah, no kidding. I'd rather just stay away from that stuff. And it's like, you know, it won't stop getting talked about, so it's like, yeah, all right. I'll just keep low, stick to my thing. I mean, I've mostly shifted towards videos anyway, so. Well, I'm trying to make some time for live streams too, because I know you guys enjoy them. Especially Lucy. She's practically the star of the show after all. The little channel mascot. Hey JK, how you been, man? Haven't seen you around lately. Hope you're doing all right. I don't mean like my channel specifically, just haven't seen you around in general. So, hope everything's going well for you, buddy. Appreciate you popping in. I've been doing all right, just my usual video grind. I started filming a new series where I'm attempting to make $100 every day from yesterday till the day that I head out for my vacay. So pretty much August 1st to August 13th, I'm attempting to make $100 every single day. Can I pull it off? I don't know. We'll just have to find out, I guess. Hope the reception's okay too, because I don't have my other phone on me to check the reception. Let's see, doing good, hanging in other places of things that interest me. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. It's a good idea. You know what it is about gig work? It's like, gig work by itself is kind of boring. It's like, oh, you watch people accept or decline orders, and then go to a merchant, then drop it off and repeat. You know, it's very repetitive work, no matter how much you stylize it or your personality. It's easy to tire out from constantly watching gig tubers. And especially when, other things happen that stirs up a commotion. Or manufactured beef and stuff like that. So I don't blame you if that has anything to do with it too. I totally don't. I wouldn't blame anyone. Hey, what's up, Dennis? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you popping in. It's not that it's boring, it's people are ruining fun lately. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Because another way I look at it too is that gig work in of itself is pretty simple, right? But what do you do to like make it more interesting? You figure like that's where I swing in with my bike and my packing skills. Not saying like I make like, oh, you're just so full of yourself. You think you make the best gig content in the world. Who do you think you are? You got a big head, Mike. It's funny you mention that. I literally have a big head though. I got a melon head, as my mom would put it. Man, if you guys saw baby pictures of me, I had like a big fat head. You know, I weighed 8 pounds 10 ounces when I was born. I was a chunky baby. And I'm willing to bet like 8 pounds of that weight was probably in my head. I'm willing to bet. Let's see, JK says, I just go through stages of what I like to watch. Yeah, same here. Like, I don't know, lately I've been kind of like watching a mix of stuff. I usually have like a big roster of different forms of content that I find interesting whenever I'm in the mood for it. And it's kind of like just spinning the wheel, you know, spinning that wheel of chance and be like, yeah, what does it land on? And then just going with that. Yeah, watermelon, that's right. The Poo-Ha incident. Oh, man. That's a heck of a meme now. The watermelon incident. You want to keep going this way, Lucy? We can keep doing that. Yeah. Okay. She looked like she was going to pee on that. I guess not. That's okay, Lucille. This guy looks pretty nice tonight. In a haunting kind of way. I mean, we had lightning strike over here not too long ago. In fact, while I was out, I actually heard cars with their alarms going off. And it must have been like, what, maybe a few hundred feet away? Then again, you know, live in Florida, you figure, isn't that the lightning capital of the United States? There's drama everywhere on YouTube. It's impossible to get away from. To many people, different opinions, backgrounds, values. Yeah, you're not wrong. And I don't know, it's quite a multifaceted situation. And how could people go about potentially, I don't know, like what can we do to make it better versus, you know, how much of a imperative is there to do anything about it? I don't really know what the right answer is a lot of the time. It is what it is, I guess. I mean, I don't really mind people being opinionated. You know, you are entitled to whatever opinions you want, right? That does fall under your free speech, after all. But I don't know. At the same time, I kind of wish like people could be more cordial about their differences. Not saying it's that simple either. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. That's all I can do. I digress. But yeah, to answer your question before, Candy, when do I leave for the trip? I leave on August 14th. So from now till April 13th, with this upcoming video series, I'm attempting to make $100 every day till then. Because I got a chip on my shoulder about the month of August. August has been a notoriously horrible month for me as far as gig work. Not even just gig work, but just making money, And I got a chip on my shoulder about that. And I kind of want to see, can I prove that trajectory wrong? If I really continue to push myself, not saying I don't normally anyway, but if I push myself enough, if I'm dedicated enough, can August actually be a good month? Or at least the first half till I take my trip. I don't know. But luckily with this upcoming video series, we'll figure that one out together. The Lone Wolf, aka Caleb, says hi. How are you? Hello, Caleb. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you popping in. I'm doing all right. I worked today, filmed for a video, taking Lucy for a walk. Thankfully, this time I didn't get drenched in rain. that happens in an upcoming video. I'm sure you'll love to see that. But how are you doing, Caleb? How's everything going with you, buddy? Just One Sue, aka Sue, says hi. Hello, Sue. Good to see you too. How are you? Hope you're not feeling blue. See all those rhymes I did? I'm a mother heckin' MC. You know why? Because I know everything he's got to say against me. Oh, Let's see. The Lone Wolf says, I'm good. The Lone Wolf also says, every day is a good day. Nice. That is very nice. JK says, driving again, but listening. All right, cool beans, JK. Appreciate you hanging out with us today, or tonight, or tomorrow, or yesteryear. Whatever it is in this giant matrix of time that we inhabit. And let's see. Candy says, DoorDash, man. Da-na-na-na. Yeah, I got to make that a skit. That's one thing I want to work on after I get back from my vacay. I want to start filming skits and periodically putting some of them in my videos. I think that'd be fun. Because, I got a lot of creative ambitions. They're just waiting. They are just waiting to be put into videos, man. I mean, you guys have been seeing glimpses of it from the content I make, It's cool, man. It's something I actually like to do. I think the filming and editing process is fun. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's a lot of work. It's a headache. I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like, yeah, I get that. It is a lot of work. But hey, at the same time, if it's something you like to do and you're able to make time for it, I say it's a good thing. I mean, I didn't take film classes in high school and college for nothing, So in a lot of ways, it's like that part of my life is coming full circle, which is great. I love it. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? AKA Daisy May. Good to see you, Kelly. Hope you're having a good day today. Just One Sue says, hi, Daisy. Daisy May says, hi, Candy. Daisy May also says, hey, Sue. Just One Sue says, or waves to Candy. Daisy May says, hi, JK. Daisy May also says, hi, Wolf. Candy asks, where's Cole? I have a bone to pick with him. Uh-oh. What did Cole do this time? I've seen Cole around sporadically. Maybe he'll pop in tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Candy says, hi, Sue. Candy also says, hi, Kelly again. And Kelly's got all the heckin' dope emojis going on. She's got the Iota Juliet. She's got popping off. And Kelly says, oh, that's so cool, Mike. JK says, hi, Daisy. Kelly says, good to see you, Mikey. All good here. Nice. Glad to hear that. That is heckin' dope. And yeah, to answer your other question, Candy, yes, I am excited for the vacay. It's not going to be a super long one. You know, it's mostly me staying for the weekend and leaving not too long afterwards. But I'm definitely really looking forward to it. And I'm going to keep YouTube off that whole time. You know, nothing against my YouTube pals and friends and everything like that. Just need some time away from that, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm practically going to shut everything off. Like, I'm not going to be working while I'm up there. I'm not going to be on YouTube while I'm up there. Just hanging out with my best gal and seeing what Tennessee has got to offer, you know? I think that'll be heckin' dope. And hey, who knows? Between now and next year, I might be able to stay longer if I really enjoy my stay. Plus, you know, if I have a few more dollars in my pocket. I know a good chunk, a pretty hefty chunk of some of my consolidations, let's just say, that I'm working on will be behind me by then. So that'll help too. It's good to shut all that off once in a while. Yeah, honestly, I need to just do that more. Because, you know, when I was chasing monetization, a lot of those habits of like looking at my analytics, looking at the subs, looking at the views, looking at the watch hours, looking at, you know, just all the crap that everyone's getting sick of hearing about. Not all those habits have worn off yet. And I'm actually kind of struggling with some of it, to the point where I don't even want YouTube on my phone anymore, you know? But I'm working on it day by day. And, you know, it really comes down to my willpower, which I have a lot of. Trust me, I wouldn't have gotten to this stage of my life without it. It just hasn't been very good for my mental health in that sense, you know? But I'm not going to get, like, super personal about that. I'm sure you guys can connect the dots. Maybe some of you guys can relate or have gone through some of that yourselves. Feel free to share with me in the comments if you want. Or on Discord, because you guys know I'm on Discord as well. Let's see. Candy says, if people don't understand that, then that's a them problem. Yeah, you know what it is too, man? I think a lot of people also just spend way too much time on YouTube. Way too much time. And not only that, but, you know, they spend so much time that they find themselves, like, instigating with other people, and then it creates a ripple effect, and it's stirring everyone up, and ugh, you know, it's just something, dude. It's just something. I think we all just need like a big mental health break from YouTube. Let's do it all together, right? Let's do it right now. No, I'm kidding about that, but yeah. And don't get me wrong, you know, like I am happy that I was able to, with your guys' help and support, of course, reach this stage in my life where, you know, 18 years of a prospect later, I finally have a monetized YouTube channel. You know, like when that started happening, I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing, you know? So like a lot of that high has worn off, but I'm still very grateful that it even happened, because if that wasn't going to happen, then I wasn't going to go to my funeral. You know what I mean? That was on my bucket list, homie. If that ain't crossed off my bucket list, I ain't going to my funeral. It's like, no, get me out of the coffin, bring me back to life. I got work to do. Oh, it's all done? Okay, now I can lay my head to rest. Nah, I'm kidding. Not sound too morbid. Not just on YouTube, it's on social media. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I mean, honestly, YouTube's really the only social media that I spend a lot of time on, you know? And like, I don't have a serious problem with all the, you know, time that I do spend. I have given myself some breaks. Like whenever I'm out working, for example, I don't go on YouTube because, you know, it's just a little distracting. And I'm not trying to imply anyone's a distraction or anything like that, but it's really just to stay focused on my work. Plus, you figure I'm also usually filming for videos during that time too, right? So I'm just kind of like honing in my energy in those senses. And I don't always spend a crap ton of time in specific people's streams either, because there is other content I like to watch too. Like lately, I've been binging this one channel. His channel is called Scary Interesting. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. He's got like a lot of stories, real life events of like cave diving, scuba diving, natural disasters, and just really interesting stuff. I've been binging his content quite a bit lately. And usually I'll like listen to some of the stories while I'm editing videos, or, you know, if I'm not doing that, maybe I'll like pop into someone's stream, say hi, run it a little bit while I'm editing. Or, you know, if I'm not on YouTube, been playing my drums because it's hooked up to my computer, and you figure it's like only a few feet away from my workspace, so I can see what I'm doing. I mean, that was the whole point of me setting up my drums like that. Was I wanted to make it like just very intuitive, just have like a very intuitive workspace. I mean, maybe one of these days I'd like to get a laptop specifically for my drums, but yeah, we'll see what happens. What's up, Lucy? You want to come down this way now? All right, we can head back if you want, sweetie. Let's see. JK says, I've cut back on YouTube a lot. Try it even more. It's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, but I will say it's doable. Plus, you know, there's other stuff I like to do too, man. You know, I like those word searches. I like building puzzles. I just don't have any puzzles, you know. I think building puzzles is really fun, but I gotta like buy some puzzles. Maybe I'll buy those cheap ones from the dollar store or something. I got some word finds. I like to do those too. Those are pretty fun. I've tried to dabble with Sudoku. I'd have to like just sit down and be like, all right, well, let me type in a video about how to do Sudoku. No, I'm kidding, but and you know what? I even contemplated buying Legos again. I love Legos, man. That was my hands down, not even a debate, favorite toy as a kid, especially Bionicles. Man, that was lit, fam. Do the kids say that these days? Lit, fam? I know they were at one point. I don't know if they do anymore. Lisa, how you doing? Good to see you. Candy says, hey, Lisa. Lisa says, hey, Candy. Positive Pokes says, good day, sir. I said good day. Good to see you, Pokes. Candy says, they say the word searches are best. Good, used to do those all the time. Oh yeah, I got quite a few of them. I like to do them from time to time. Maybe make it more of a routine, I guess. But I definitely enjoy them. They're fun. You know what it is too? It's like they're also a good eyesight check. You know, like when you're looking at an LED screen all the time, your eyes get tired. You know, they get tired, let's just say. And you know, if a word search looks kind of blurry, maybe that's a sign you're spending too much time looking at an LED screen. I don't know. Let's see. Candy says, Winky Tippy reporting for duty. Indeed. Positive Poke says Connects. Yeah, I thought Connects were pretty fun. I didn't like them. I didn't really get into them as much as Legos, but I had a few Connect sets and they were fun. I used to have Playmobil stuff. I had a Playmobil pirate ship and I had a Playmobil airport. Those were pretty fun. I had Lincoln Logs as well. I got those Lincoln Logs from my great-grandfather because he played with Lincoln Logs when he was a kid, you know, and he had a bunch of them. He passed them down to me when I was a young little tot, right? So I played Lincoln Logs too. But when I saw those advertisements on the you know, the big fat television in the living room with the Bionicles, I was like, dude, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And we're going back to like one of the first Bionicle sets. You know, the ones where like they curl up in little balls? They got a lever on the back of them so they can just like headbutt everything. You know those ones? I forgot what you call them. And then there was another one. They had like a parasite in their head. They had like spikes and they held like partisans and lances. And they would stand upright. And was it Rakshi? Something like that? I don't know. Those are cool too. You know, those kind of sets, I was like, dude, Bionicles are the coolest thing ever. So obviously my mom had to work overtime at Pathmart and Pathmart up north. And she would always get me, those Bionicles. She'd get me the Lego City, Lego World City. I don't know if they still make World City, but I used to get those from the KB Toys. And man, those are some cool sets too, man. They really were. I just loved Legos, everything Legos. It didn't matter if they were old Legos, new Legos, the Legos from the Goodwill. I don't care. It don't matter. A Lego's a Lego, am I right? Let's see. Littlest Pet Shop says Candy. Yeah, I remember those. Never had one. Positive Poke says Golden Mask is worth a lot of money. Oh, I bet. That's a Mask of Light, I think they call it, right? Mask of Light. I had that evil guy with the black mask. I forgot what his name was, but I had that as a Lego set too. And that was great. And let's see, Lisa says, I still love the highlights, Candy. They have them at my grandkid's doc office. Cool. Candy says, get out of here. Really, Lisa? Candy also says, we used to do them all the time in the dentist's office. Salvador's here. What's up, Salvador? Good to see you. You just gave me a like. Thank you for the like. That is heckin' dope. Hope you're having a good day. Lisa says, Legos have marketing genesis. You know what it is too, man? It's like anything can be turned into a Lego. For God's sakes, this plant, all right? This plant can be turned into a Lego set. And like millions of them will be sold. It don't matter. Like I go to the Dollar General and they have like the green dinosaurs in the little $16 box. I keep looking at it. I'm like, you know, I kind of want that. I kind of want to get Legos again, man. Hey, maybe I'll turn it into a channel. Mike builds Legos. Or Mike the Lego Bike Dasher. Kidding about that. Well, maybe. But yeah, I'd be down for Legos again. I'm thinking about it. All right. Hey, Lucy. We love you very much. Let's see. Oh, Lisa meant genius. Marketing genius. Oh, yeah, no kidding. They definitely know how to market. That's for dang sure. But you know what? it really helps too. Just the fact that anything can be turned into a Lego set. It don't matter. Like anything can be Legoed, you know? So then, you know, people go around, they be all like, bro, do you even Lego? And then they think about stuff to make Lego sets with. And then that becomes the next thing that we see on the store shelf. Friend of Dashes and More, a.k.a. Colleen, says, hi, Salvador. And also says, hey, Mike. Hello, Colleen. Appreciate you popping in. I know you're not feeling quite the best lately, but I do appreciate you popping in. And hopefully things get a little more sunny for you. I mean, you figure it might be raining now, there might be a storm now, but the sunshine and rainbows come afterwards, right? Very corny, I know. But I'm a corny guy. What more can I say? Let's see. Candy says they have those really cool Lego sets now. We didn't have all that cool stuff. Yeah, that's true, too. There's definitely way more different particular Lego sets. They had like Lego Marvel, Lego Ninjago, and Lego DC. Like any kind of major licensing or just like really cool idea that people can think of, and it either is a Lego set or it's going to become one. And hey, I'm down for it. You know what it is too, man? It's like you got to have like actual brain power to build a set. You know, especially if you're like you're freestyling it, like you're not following the instructions, and yet you're still going to come up with stuff to build. You know. So I don't know. I endorse pretty much anything Lego, unless it's like bad juju stuff. But you know, I digress on that one. And let's see. Salvador says, hello, friend. Candy says, hi, Colleen. Friend of Dashes and More says, hi, Salvador. Candy says, good night, Lucy Bear. And then Colleen says, hi, Candy. My pleasure, right? It's all good. Nice. Very nice indeed. You know what else is nice? Getting out of the freaking humidity. Ugh. It has been so heckin' humid lately. So I'm going to be going inside in a little bit. I do appreciate everyone that popped in tonight. You guys are heckin' dope. I got my newest video coming out tomorrow. It's about I'm going to be talking about my honest thoughts on DoorDash's Earn by Time. So I'll be talking about what I consider to be main pros and cons, why I used it, and how it could potentially be improved. So I was thinking of adding that part. I didn't do that when I talked about Platinum, but in this upcoming video with Earn by Time, I figured I would add that part about like, you know, what can we do to potentially make it better? That way it's really more of like a constructive conversation rather than just be like, oh, well, this is another Dasher. He's going to say that Earn by Time is terrible. It's like, no, there's a little more to it, obviously. You know, there's definitely going to be more to it than that. So I'll be looking forward to that. If you are, just ring that Taco Bell and check your feed. It'll be coming out 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Hey, Yvonne, how you doing? Good to see you. And some of my upcoming videos, I'm going to be giving member shout-outs. So they'll be featured at the end of those videos. I started doing that with the video series that I have coming out. I'm going to be having that come out next week. So I've been filming them ahead of time. But when that video series comes out at the end of the video, I'll be giving membership shout-outs. Because, you know, I was like, what else can I do to make sure that my channel members feel appreciated? Oh, that's right. Give them a shout-out at the end of the video. So that'll be another cool or nice little thing to add to that. Hope you're having a good day today. We're about to wrap up in just a bit. Feel free to let me know how your day went before I shut things down for the night. Let's see. Candy says, my phone is about to die. Have a good night, Corn Man. Hope everyone has a good night. You too, Candy. Appreciate you popping in, hanging out with me tonight. Thou art heckin' dope. Let's see. Candy also says, night, Colleen. Colleen says, cool. Colleen also says, night, Candy. And let's see. Yvonne also says, hey, Colleen. Colleen says, hey, Yvonne. Yvonne says, I'm hanging out with my granddaughter. She said hello. Hello, Yvonne's granddaughter. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up right about now. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. And if you enjoyed the stream, just hit that like button. It's the one that's shaped like a thumb. Do all that other algorithm stuff. And consider getting a channel membership with us. It's only 99 cents. It gives exclusive benefits, including but not limited to the corniest emojis on the internet. As always, give a quick shout out to all my current recurring channel members. You guys are heckin' dope. Very much so. I love you guys. Appreciate you continue supporting my channel. I'll see you next time. Let's see. Colleen says night, Mike. All the corn cobs. Salvador says good night. Yeah. Love you guys. Appreciate you continue supporting my channel. I'll see you next time. Take care.